Hey guys, welcome back. Georgisaur here. You know what time it is. Today we got a good one for you guys. We got some random stuff because you can tell we got Jesse and James, obviously for Destined Rivals, Team Rocket. We got our big boys, our legendary birds. These guys are for something. I'm going to show you in a bit. And then obviously we also have our Garchomp with our Cynthia because Destined Rivals as well. But it's not just regular old Destined Rivals. We have a build and battle box here, open, ready to go. We're gonna open it up. We haven't opened it, as you can see. We got 10 booster bundles in there. We're gonna open that up, see what we get there. But you know the channel, you know what we do. We gotta compare it to something. We got our Koraidon and Miraidon special collection. They even spelled collection with K's. Koraidon probably, I don't know. We got our Paradox powers and special as well. I don't know, maybe this is this is a different language. We ended up looking it up, guys, and yes, we have a different language here. This is German, and at least that's what we found out. Let me know in those comments if it's something else, but I use Google Translate, we searched, Google helped me, and apparently it's German. So we got not just one of these, but we got 4 in total. I have the other 2 off camera, but we got 4 of these German Paradox Powers boxes to compare with our build and battles. And then we also have another extra little special thing since it was kind of random. We got 20 151 packs as well. These are in English, at least that's what we're saying. Yes, it is additional game cards. So we're gonna open up those German collections and the Pokemon 151 collections, compare them to our build and battle case, what we're going to be comparing and seeing what we get in each. But a little tidbit, something that we got wrong in a previous video of Destined Rivals, that we opened up ETBs. You know how the ETB has this little red box down here. We said there's not really another one that we know of. We ended up figuring out that we did, and it just hit us. 151 has also a different bottom that's glossy and not matte. So there's our 2, and honestly it's probably these 2 are the only, now we think these are the only ones, but if you guys have something different, let me know. But these 2 are the only ones that are different color. Prismatic Evolutions is also black, so glossy red and glossy white. These are the only 2 that we think are different. But enough with the chatter, let's go ahead and see what we got. Make sure to stick around and let's see what we get. So guys, we went ahead and opened up the bundles. We're just going to show you quickly the promo decks. This is our Tyranitar one. We got our Mimikyu, obviously Typhlosion, and the last one, Gyarados. So these are the 4 promo decks you'll be getting in the bundles. Even though we have a bunch of videos, but we wanted to put it up against each other, and we're going to be going by 10, so there's going to be 4 rounds. And we're going to start off with our German buddies, which are the 2 base sets and then all the obsidian. And I'm going to do the same thing, 2 base set and all the silvers. But let's see how this goes. With our German cards, we even have red codes. Let's see if these even work for you guys. Hopefully they do. You'll probably just get your cards in German. But we've seen a bunch of base sets, so let's just go straight to the back. We got our Minky, we got Sengo, and we got Mopek. So I'm going to be trying to say the names. Not trying to be rude or anything, but I'm going to say the names how I think they look. You guys let me know how I do. I don't know if we got any German fans watching, but that's how we're going to be going right now. When Ugo looked up, it didn't say anything about being shipped from anyone else. Flatutu, obviously, Tutu. We got our Flatutu. We got our Resaladero, like a wrestler. I don't know, like these names are actually kind of fitting. And we got Einsrad, because he's metal. Iron Rod, Iron Thorn, or I don't remember what, Iron Tusks. But we got our Einsrad right there. Our first hit of our German packs. And let's see if we can get a Charizard from these Obsidian Flammen, because I don't remember what the German name for Charizard was, but I think it was right there on the screen. Very different, obviously, different language. But we got our Flunkifier, our Grebet, and our Togekiss doesn't change. Togekiss keeps its name. That's kind of like the thing where you don't know why some things stay the same. That happens in all language, honestly, I think. There are words that stay the same spell-wise and almost pronunciation-wise in different languages. I see that a lot in English and Spanish, but there's somewhere this changes to for different languages. We got our Scoople, our Membrana, and our Sagaria. Sagaria. Her name changes completely. I don't even remember. Geta was her name, I think. Changes to a completely different thing. Maybe it means Geta too. I think names wouldn't change in that sense, but you guys let me know. We got our Rochdian Boxheb, our Groink, and we got Glurak. His name is Glurak. Okay, I thought it was something different like Lizardmon, or I think that's the Japanese. Lizardmon? I don't know. But when I hear Mon, I think Digimon more than Pokemon, honestly. Because none of these really have Mon in their names. But we got our Glurak. Always get at least a Charizard in Obsidian, no matter what. We got Zigzags. Oh! A gold energy. Our gold basic Fury energy, I think. And our Dragoran. So, damn, we're starting good. We're here with the Germans. Got our gold energy and an EX. So, let's continue after our gold energy. Let's see if we can get something else really good here from our German packs. Again, these are the boxes here. They had 5. We got Glumanda, Myrapola, and Otis. Otis doesn't change. So there we have our Otis full art. I'm obviously not going to take down our energy for him, but Otis's name doesn't change. I don't know. Maybe there's just Otis's in Germany, probably. There's probably an Otis everywhere in the world, right? Is there an Otis watching? This one's for you, Otis. But let's see. There's our code. But we are getting some stuff. Again, these are boxes of 10 and 5 packs each. So there's not really much in these boxes. But that's why we got 4 of them. But again, these boxes had 1 base set, 2 Obsidian, and 2 Silver Tempest. Which, obviously, if you guys know me and you've been with the channel, Silver Tempest is kind of the reason why we got him. But we got our Tarn Pignon, our Panzorion, and our Voltolos. But obviously, Silver Tempest is something that I really like. Obviously, I'm a big fan of Lugia. So, if we get a Lugia, it's going to be a really awesome, dope moment. Never gotten a Lugia, and then we get it in a German pack. We got Pokemon Liga, Hopquartier, Wampits, and Delphinate. The Delphinator. He has arrived. So, there's our Germans. Now we're going straight to our Destined Rivals, opening up 10. Again, these bad boys, they have 4 in each. But we're just going to mix 2 boxes and then a half of another. So if we get anything worthwhile, you guys will see that anyways. But again, these are bundles. We ended up getting that box with 10 in there. So obviously 40 packs. The mini decks are one of the reasons why these exist again. And we looked up, and some of them are actually worth something. The Typhlosion and the Mimikyu, I think they're meta cards. So that's just the promo, not even the mini deck, which obviously you would probably just sell it all together. But we got our Team Rocket's Mewtwo. We need a Mewtwo, but not this Mewtwo again. But right there, our first hit for this one. I probably should change the throne, but I'm not going to. But gold and silver thrones. And we're just going to keep going from there, guys. So I know probably when you see this video, I would have already uploaded another 6, 7, 8 videos of Destined Rivals. Let's see if we can get any more of these. If we're still looking for the master set, so even after all that, we haven't gotten the master set, meaning it's always that type of thing. Looking for specific cards makes it even harder to get. There's our Hydrapple. Dope ass illustration rare of him. But we're just gonna keep it going, see how they're going. Oh dang. Ugo here is helping me out. We got our Typhlosion. I'm gonna say the price, but when I'm editing, I'm gonna put the price. That Typhlosion card right now is like almost 23 bucks. And Mimikyu is a bit above 26. Tyranitar is also at 21. And then Gyarados is like 13. So the promos of these decks are being searched for. I'm pretty sure it's because they're being searched for, because people, when they play in the regionals and stuff like that, the televised stuff, they like to put some shine in their decks. We got our Regirock. So the holo that comes from those maybe attracts some people. They like that kind of stuff. But already, basically this is the second box already done, and all we've gotten are 2 EXs. So let's see, hopefully we got some luck, because our German counterpart already gave us a gold. So right there, nothing so far. And then these two are going to be the start of another box. So we're just going to leave it started, and then with the next ones, we'll see how that goes with those two. Well, we got a German counterpart already going with the gold, the full arts, and then like 3 EXs. So there's a lot to go against. Team Rocket's Archer. So we got a full art. He says you can use this card only if any of your Team Rocket's Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn. Each player shuffles their hand into their deck. Then you draw 5 cards and your opponent draws 3. I think there's more than one card that does this, but obviously full art taking the place above our EX. And let's see this last one for this last round. I don't think anything's really going to happen in one more pack, but we got our last 3. We have our Teal Mask, Fluffy, and another EX, Electrive EX. The full art of him is really cool. The full art of him is really cool, but that's how we ended up. 3 EXs and a full art for Destined. And now to our second round with our German packs. We got here another thing, like we were saying, Pokemon is getting really hard to get in some parts, and since we are in Mexico, we obviously still open up English packs, but Lucario stayed the same, Ganoville and Fragrance. And since we are in Mexico, we still open up English packs, but nothing was said on the Amazon site that we got these from that they were in a different language. Obviously, you know, if you looked at the picture, yes, it does look different. There is some German in there, but it doesn't say anything about being shipped from a different Pokemon. It's just regular Pokemon, so we thought it was normal, but there's the breaks. You're getting cards from everywhere now, apparently. And now we're gonna go with our Silver Tempest, our Silburn Stormwind. So it's a Stormwind, I imagine. So we're gonna see what stuff comes out here. These aren't really playable anymore, but we're still gonna look at them. And our back 3, because here we have to put 4 to the front. We had our Ganoville, Arcani, and Keldeo. Doesn't change there. Again, some names don't change, some do. Like that Feebas was Barshwa, or whatever it said. But we're just gonna go straight to our back 3. If we get any Lugias, I'm gonna be happy. We got our Phoenix. Pikachu stays as Pikachu, and Victini does as well. But again, there's a Regidrago card that has a Lugia in the background. I never noticed it until it was pointed out to me, but you can see it right. Maybe you could see it in this picture I put up. I'll probably circle it, or you guys tell me if you see it. Got our Resladero and Huatza. It's not a Mungus, it's Huatza. Still a weird pronunciation. Rolls right out the tongue. Huatza. Sounds kind of like it would be an electric type with Watt, but it is a different language again. Got our Dratini staying the same, Brian staying the same, and Arcani, or Arcanai, or Arcini, however you want to pronounce it, because I don't even know how it's pronounced. There's our code, and these go by super fast. There's R4, and then R3. Garstella, Clicklack, and Incognito. Why is an unknown Incognito? Wow, that's cool. I like that. It's an Incognito. Incognito. That's a nice name. Obviously, unknown. We don't know who it is. So, he's Incognito. That's cool, actually. I like that. Nice little tidbit there. There's our 3. I would not have expected that, honestly. There's Zubat, Emolga, and Galopa. Obviously, I'm not pronouncing these things correctly, so just let me know how you guys are going along. We already know the names of these anyways, but since we have something a little different there, I'm just pronouncing them how I see them. Got our Ponyta. Whoa, Waffles! I like that name. That's a cute name. Waffles. It sounds like a doggy name. But we have our Waffles trainer gallery. I'm gonna take down our gold energy just so we could have our Waffles there for a bit. And because honestly, I think in the next round with 151, something else will take it down either way. So let's finish with our last pack of Silver Tempest and see if we get anything to finish us off. Our Ponyta, our Fukano, and our Hisui Drisella. So we did get our Waffles at least there. So we're just going to keep it going now with our next ones of Destined. And then we have our big boys of 151 as well. Even though we have Destined here, 151 is always a treat to open up. So, oh, I screwed that up. But let's see then. Where was I? We got our Moltres there. So our Moltres EX. But again, 151's always a treat. And with the prices of this stuff, it's always great to be opening up some 151. Because, again, that's crazy. I was looking. If you go to TCG, a booster box. No, not a booster box. An ETB. I'm still trying to do the trick, guys. I'm screwing this up. I'm doing a trick, and it's not supposed to be. It's just the top one now. But if you look up another one. If you look up the ETB of Pokemon Center, that stuff's almost $500. Oh, look. Let's see this. We got our Arvin. His name is Pepper. This guy's a cook basically in the game. He likes making sandwiches, blah, blah, blah. So we got our Pepper changed completely from Arvin to Pepper. So they gave him a different name. I'm pretty sure maybe it's not even pronounced Pepper, but it looks like Pepper in English. So maybe it's Peeper or Piper or whatever, but we got our Pepper right there. Our Rotom, Swellow, and Zeraora. Or Zeraora. But again, let me know down in those comments how I did with my German. Because again, I speak English and Spanish. And pronouncing stuff, I usually get either one or the other mixed in there thinking, it looks like a word in English. It looks like a word in Spanish. So maybe you guys saw that I was always saying things. But there's our code. 1 to the front. I keep trying to do 3 for some reason. Got our Ethan's Pinsir, our Gorabis, and a Metagross. Bunch of EXs. Nothing really huge so far from these guys, but a bunch of EXs coming out. And honestly, I think that's all that we're getting. Only EXs besides that one full art right now. So hopefully something goes here. Again, just doing a comparison, not really putting them against each other to win rounds or anything, but right now our Germans are winning another EX. So seeing a bunch of EXs does kind of bring it down in that sense, because all we are seeing is EXs. Not even like we have 4 packs left and nothing has come out from this second opening of Destined. Let's see if we can hopefully get something by the end of it. With Kangaskhan, nice. So again, very cute illustration there. Got our baby Kangaskhan. I don't know if it's called Kangaskhan, the baby, but we got our baby Kangaskhan and our Quagsire there. So that's a good one to take the throne besides having our Archer. And we'll just keep it going. Nothing. Again, Kangaskhan, very cute card, but it's not one of the ones we're searching for. So right now, basically the goal here is to get something we're searching for. Hopefully at least one. We got our Ethan there as well. Ethan's Adventure. There's a dope there's a dope alt of him. So that's a cool one to get too. But we already got that in the master set. But if it comes out, I wouldn't complain. But again, we're trying to get those 4 hits. So if we get any of them, hopefully we get at least one of them. That's going to be mission accomplished there. But with how it's going or how it's looking at the moment, that might be a little difficult. Because now 20th pack, and we got Cyndaquil, Raticates, and Zeraora. So after 20 packs, that's what we got so far. So now, obviously starting off with these bad boys, 151. We have done a lot of 151 here as well, but 151 is always a treat, like I'm saying. Still just gonna go straight to the back with our reverses. And we got Bill right off the start. Bill's transfer. I'm gonna take down our waffles now, because now we're starting with our 151 boys. So we got Bill right there. Bill Nye, the science guy. And then we're just gonna keep it going from there. And he is basically a science guy. He's the one that created the PCs or things like that. So not wrong in saying that. Our Blastors. There we go, our big boy. I'm gonna put him down here. So let's just keep it going from there. So already 2 packs, 2 hits. 151 starting off good. See if we can keep it going with these good things. Because again, even the holos and the reverses here, people still are looking for them. I don't know, maybe it's the master set or just people trying to complete the entire reverse shine as well with the normal ones. Basically a master set. So there's still people that are searching for these boys. Our Arbok. So we got our little Cobra card right here. And there we go. Again, 3 hits, 4 packs. Very nice. But again, 2 EXs and a full art. So again, 151's always a treat to open. Like seeing these, the OGs, obviously. Got our Goldeen, Jigglypuff, and a Kangaskhan as well. So there's 4 hits already. Nothing high up in the stakes there so far, but again, very nice, pretty cards to be seen. Next one. And obviously, we have our Zapdos there because of the Zapdos card here. So if we invoke Zapdos with Zapdos, there's our Zapdos, but obviously we're looking for that alt. But it's Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno, just like in the 151 card. Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno are there. Only thing is, it's not like in that one where we have all the names. It's just Zapdos here. There's our 3. And our code with Slowbro. Oh, very nice. Obviously, it's not... If it would have been Charmander or Charizard, those would be the big ones here. He is the middle one of the 3, but middle part of the evolution as well. The middle part and the price. Our boy Charmeleon. So, again, 10 packs that we have randomly, and then we got some good stuff as there as well. So, see if we can get one more out of these. Not just a regular EX, but something big as well. Got our Nidoqueen, Voltorb, and Kabutops. Because we have 2 more of these. Back to Destined, and then another round of 151. Obviously the big boy here, 151. Even though Destined is the newest stuff. 151, still a very nice pack to open. And our last one here of these 10. Then we go to Destined. But we got our Charmeleon at least, so that's a good one. And then our 3 there. We got Caterpie, Golbat, and finish with another Arbok there. Another EX, so we did get a good amount of hits for our 151. Now we have 20 packs left of Destined Rivals. Hopefully we can pull something worthwhile left there, because again, I'm not saying it's assured, but we did buy the box of the bundle, so hopefully something good comes out of there. Got our Grimmsnarl, which obviously is not like it's assured like our booster boxes, because again, those aren't assured either, because you could get an alt or a secret rare, but doesn't mean you're gonna get one. So out of all these 10 boxes with our bundles, see if we can get anything worthwhile to come out, because again, part of the reason for those boxes is for that promo deck. That's why these are usually the ones that come out in the pre-releases, because you build a deck with them. But obviously we would love to see some other stuff in here as well. Nonetheless, it all depends on what the box decides to give us, right? It's already been decided. We don't really have a choice there, but we can keep trying to manifest some good stuff. Nothing wrong with that, because we still, again, broken record, we're missing 4 of the bad boys here, and that's what we're trying to be pulling with this video of Destin. Obviously making our comparison, wanted to open up that German Silver Tempest, but nothing Lugia wise came out. Did get a gold energy, obviously, so that's good, but nothing else worthwhile. Got our Dondozo, and from our Dondozo we just keep it going. The full art of Dondozo, blue card, blue Pokemon, blue card, so that just keeps it all basically same color theory there. Got our Hydrapple, nice, that's a good one. I love the art style there, going all Super Saiyan or something. We're gonna take our Kangaskhan down just because, again, random new card. But Hydrapple, really like the looks of it. Boys, just going with a bunch of Hyper Beams. Obviously it's called Hydro Breath, but it just looks like a bunch of Hyper Beams or Solar Beams. Even though Hydrapple looks like it would be a grass type, and it is a grass type, so maybe there are a bunch of Solar Beams instead of Hyper Beams, but he is a Dragon type, so maybe they are Hyper Beams. Or maybe they're just Dragon's Breath because he is a Dragon type, so there's that too. But we're just going to keep it going. At this point, the apple is definitely maybe rotten on the inside, because these guys are just like worms that infected the apple. Whoa, very good. We've pulled this boy again. We've pulled him before. Make sure to check out that previous video right there in the top right. But Yon Mega Alt Art card. Not the one we're looking for, but still a very pretty card, showing his speed above the water. So we looked it up because, again, this bad boy, it is an alt. It's a very pretty card, but right now it's like at 30 bucks. And Misty's, Lapras, and Psyduck are... The Lapras is right above him, but Misty's Psyduck is like a bunch of cards above him in comparison. So that's what ends up happening. Yeah, she's like 56 something. So that's what ends up happening. This guy is playable, so maybe that's why he's still at 30 bucks. But there's other ones like Mabostiff and obviously Ariana that are alts that are below. So that's what happens with those alts that end up not really having anything worthwhile. But them's the breaks. We got one at least, so again, we did pull him already, and he's not one of the ones we're looking for, but that's better than nothing. So now we're down to our last one. 151, our last 10 packs. Let's see if we can get something again like our Charmeleon. That'd be great because, again, those are the big boys here, in that sense that the starters are the big boys. There are alts that are great, honestly, but the big ones, the big chases, are those guys normally. Obviously, any alt would be dope too, but the starters are basically what move here. The entire set is basically them, but obviously 151 is the key to that. I don't know if 151 would be a type of thing like maybe they do generations, that type of stuff. Where, oh, pretty card, our Omanite with some Kabu tops is over there. Very good. Oh, and an Alakazam. Was not expecting that. 2 hits there. But like maybe, like I was saying, maybe 151 is that type of gen where that's why it hit, but maybe it would be a cool idea to do different gens, like a release of gens. I don't know what they would call it. Maybe they should start calling it the name of... Oh, Psyduck. Very stupid card, but again, everything is there, and then it's just Psyduck right there. On the stairs, probably just overthinking. That's one of the moves, overthinking. I'm changing it. No, I didn't change it with Omanite, but Psyduck's also a nice OG. But maybe they could do one for like Heart Gold and Soul Silver, maybe called the gen. I don't know the name of the region, the Kanto. I don't know if it was Kanto or Hoenn or what. Let me know down in the comments which one it was. But maybe that would be a cool little thing that they could start doing. Maybe release a set with just that region's Pokemon. I don't know how viable that would be, or how many they could actually release for that. Oh, damn, we're getting a lot of illustrations here. A Nidoking as well. That's 3 already. I'm not gonna put him on top because I do like, he looks cool and all, but that Psyduck Derp card looks really dope. But again, I don't know how many Pokemon in each set ended up getting released, because they started off big, and then like in newer ones, a lot of the same old Pokemon show up, and then there's less of the new ones. So again, in Scarlet and Violet, I don't know how many new Pokemon were released, but it's not that many. I don't know, maybe set wise it wouldn't be possible, but it's a nice little special set that they could do. Maybe let me know what you guys think of that in the comments, because I think that would be a cool thing. Or maybe like when they start getting to like the smaller sets, they could start mixing them together. I don't know, but that's just what I think would be a cool little addition after opening so many 151, where the focus is obviously just those Pokemon and some of the characters that came out there. But another Alakazam, and this bundle's getting huge. We're down to our last one of 151. So let's see how we finish off here with this bad boy. Our last code and our last 3. We ended up getting our Butterfree, Ivysaur, and finishing with a full art Zapdos. Very good. We didn't get an alt, but hey, finishing off with our Zapdos, calling our Zapdos. So now we're down to our last 10 here, Destined. We did get alt, but again, mission here to try and get one of the 4 that we're looking for. We're just looking for 4 more cards, guys. And one of them's a freaking full art. We're just trying to get Giovanni. We've already pulled 2 full arts, Ethan and the other Team Rocket guy. We just need Giovanni. That's the one we need to get that freaking full art out of the way. So if he comes out, it's going to be a good done there. But if obviously one of the other big 3 that we're looking for, which that Mewtwo is obviously the biggest one that we're looking for, because Mabostiff, like I said, he's lower than him and he's only $30. So if he comes out either way, again, great, but he's not like gonna be difficult to find, because price wise the Mewtwo is the one that we want to pull. That way we don't have to get him to finish the master set, but it's gonna end up being what it is, and whatever ends up happening is what we're gonna have to go towards, because the Crobat is also not like horribly expensive. Like the biggest one out of the 4 is Mewtwo. As you can see, Giovanni is obviously the last one because it's just a regular full art. But again, maybe I might just be surprised that he doesn't come out much and that's why his price goes up. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it would be Giovanni at the bottom, then maybe Mabostiff, because maybe the Crobat's a little above him, or maybe reversed, but obviously Mewtwo is at the top. And we're already down to our last 4, our last box of bundles. So this is our last chance to get anything. Let's see if this box ended up having something in here, because right now the EXs are the big winners at this point in both of them, obviously, but there are some better cards that came out here. We even got that gold card, even if it's German, still a gold nonetheless. Got our Sneasel, last 2 packs here, and Hope's going away. Hope's the last thing that goes, but with this kind of stuff, we have had the last pack be our hit. So let's see if that ends up happening here. Oh! Hell yeah! We already have it! But damn, it's a beautiful card, and another alt from Destined, our Crobat. This one definitely is above our freaking Yanmega, and it's a card that I really like, but beautiful card. Reminds me of the Ghastly one, where you have obviously all the evolutions. There's our Crobat with all the evolutions there as well. Wasn't our last pack, so let's see if the last pack can give us something. But beautiful card nonetheless there with our Crobat. There's our code. And our final 3. Nidoran, Claydol, and we finished with a hit with our Persian, Giovanni, right there. But he didn't show his face at all. So in total, guys, we ended up counting already. We had 21 hits over here with 151 and Mix versus 18 hits of just Destined. These are all the EXs. I'm not going to show them, just a quick run over like that. But Destined Rivals, this stuff is crazy. We got 12 out of the 18 hits we got. 12 of these were just regular EXs. And over here we have 10 or 11, even though still it's a crazy amount. But this again was a mix of a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and show you everything that we got. This is our mix of our German cards and stuff. So we got our Waffles, our Otis, Bill, Incognito, Zapdos, our Omanite, Nidoking, obviously Psyduck, Charmeleon, and our big hit here, the gold, was our German Gold Energy. So that is a nice mention there. And over here, we only got 6 hits besides the EXs to mention. We got our Ethan's Adventure, our Team Rocket's Archer. None of the hits that we're looking for, too. So Hydrapple, Kangaskhan, our Silver Crown goes to our Yon Mega, because obviously an art, and our big boy of the video, our Team Rocket's Crobat, gold crown there, best one of the video, obviously. So that's our comparison there. And again, that entire booster box bundle of bundles, we only got 2 big hits from there basically, and everything else was just EXs. So that's been the video, guys. I've been Georgisaur. Let me know what you thought. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. Go ahead, share as well. Helps out the channel. Turn on those notifications so you know when we upload another video like this. But that's been it, guys. Hope you have a good morning, good afternoon, and a good night whenever you're watching. Peace out.